Turning now to the presidential election. With just 8 days till the big day, all three presidential contenders are hot on the campaign trail. Despite having a cold, the DPP's Lai Ching-te continued his national tour to arrive in Pingtung, where he used an analogy to underscore the importance of a ruling party having a legislative majority. Meanwhile, the KMT's Hou You-yi focused his efforts in New Taipei, doing meet and greets at a market and two temples. And finally, Wen-je of the Taiwan People's Party spent the day in Taichung, where he was warmly received by supporters in costume.
DPP presidential candidate Lai Ching-te arrived at Pingtung on Friday to inaugurate a Hakka support group. He began by greeting the crowd in Hakka. Lai shared the stage with DPP legislative candidates Chung Chia-pin and Fu-kuei, as well as party list nominee Chang Hsiu-chun. Drawing on a metaphor from a street advertisement, he explained why the DPP must secure a legislative majority.
The president and vice president control the direction of the steering wheel. That is the steering wheel of a car. But the engine of the car is the legislative yuan. The engine is parliament. Even if the driver and the co-driver steer the car in the right direction, if the engine is weak, the car still won't go. So the legislative yuan is extremely important. We need to secure a legislative majority.
Meanwhile, the KMT's Hou You-yi was in Luzhou, New Taipei, campaigning at a market and visiting temples. Local borough warden Su Ya-chi, despite being a member of a DPP support group, still came out to show support.
As mayor of New Taipei, I do not distinguish between blue and green. All 1,032 borough wardens in the city have a good relationship with me. Su Ya-chi is the head of the Borough Warden Association. She has worked alongside us all to improve Luzhou's infrastructure. My future administration as president would also not make distinctions based on political affiliation.
As for Wen-je of the Taiwan People's Party, his island-wide motorcade tour continued on Friday, taking him to Taichung. He was greeted by the roar of eager supporters.
Taichung has always been Taiwan's so-called swing state. It switched between the KMT and DPP most of the times of any administrative district.
Met a warm reception, with one senior voter endorsing him with a thumbs up. Others dressed up in T-Rex and frog costumes to show their support.